So I got some bad news the other day that caused me to look into some shit. That's right, new data shows ATF gun store revocations at the highest rate in 16 years. All in all, the ATF revoked 92 licenses in 2022 and gave another 136 verbal warnings. And if you're wondering what they're looking for, they're verifying that proper records are retained, inventory is accurate, and the customers have undergone background checks. And if they find the dealers violating the law, they can recommend penalties ranging from verbal or written warnings to revocation. Now, you may be wondering why I gave you all that information. Well, the gun shop I use to buy all of my firearms may lose their license. And they're the third in the city of Jacksonville to face this harsh penalty. Now, I realize I gave you a lot of numbers. But remember that 92 gun stores lost their licenses last year. They are up 500% already in the month of March. They say the numbers are so high because there's so many gun stores not in compliance with ATF regulations. Now, I'm going to tell you flat out that no gun store is going to risk the loss of their license for not running a federally mandated background check. But that's not all they're looking for. Proper inventory and proper record keeping is also a factor. If you've never worked in a retail environment, let me give you some knowledge. Record keeping and inventory management are sometimes behind. Most of the stores are shutting down or privately owned businesses because there's not a whole lot of corporate gun sellers. Most of these stores are small businesses, and they operate on the budget of small businesses. You may think owning a gun store is a license to print money. It's not. Do you have any idea how much the inventory alone costs? Trust me, I've looked into opening one. It'd be the perfect job for me, just sit around with guns all day. But yeah, sometimes the staffing level is not on par to keep up with the inventory and records. There's also an infraction for an improper fill out of Form 4473, which is the form you have to fill out for every firearm purchase. So like not filling in the bubbles all the way is a fucking ding. Poor handwriting, also a ding. A signature in the wrong place. Wrong date format. All of these are considered infractions. This is most likely due to Biden's zero-tolerance gun policies. They're doing this because they can't ban guns, so they're going after the dealers. Well, I say they can't ban guns, but they're sure as shit trying. That's going to have to be in a different video, though. I can tell you right now that this gun store is where I bought most of my firearms. And every single one of them, I've had to pass a background check. And as per recently, those background checks are taking way fucking longer. I say this because as many guns as I've bought from them and as many times as I've had to pass a background check, they've never good faithed me a firearm. Like, he's going to pass the background check, just let him have it. Not once. And sometimes the length of the background check has caused me serious inconvenience. Like, I had to come back the next day to get the shotgun I just bought because the background check took too long. So that means that they're staying professional even when they're losing their fucking license for bullshit. This is all due to that bullshit in Washington right now. Government doesn't want an armed populace because they can't control the armed populace real easy. And don't even get me started on that last executive order. Guess Biden's just wiping his ass with the Constitution. And dumb fucks are letting him.